Hello everyone, and welcome to another design video. In this video, we're going to talk about game feel. So what is game feel? Game feel can be defined as all the small effects that are not exactly necessary for the game to be playable, but that provide feedback to the player's actions. Examples can be blood spray when a character dies, footstep sounds when a character walks, and screen shake if the player shoots a gun. All of these effects are not strictly necessary for the game to work, but they all aid in the player's understanding of what is going on and make the game feel better. This is where the term comes from. You don't necessarily notice these effects, but you feel them. Other names for this is feedback and polish. If you watch talks such as Juice It or Lose It or The Art of Screen Shake, you might have heard about the term game feel before. And if you have, you might have an understanding that game feel is only something you have to care about if you're making an arcadey action game. But it is important to remember that feedback is always important, no matter what kind of game you're making. Even games with a dark and somber vibe have many tiny feedback effects that help set the mood of the game. As a rule of thumb, game feel and feedback is more about making effects that enhance the mood of your game than about being loud and flashy. Let's go through some examples of effects that you can implement over the course of a game jam and that can really spruce up your game. First, let's go through some effects that will fit in an arcadey action game. Shake the screen when someone takes damage. Create big, loud, and bassy sound effects. Make the screen freeze for a split second when something significant happens. Use big and colorful particle effects, the bigger the better. Make everything flash and blink when the player interacts with it. Basically, the more things move around, change color, and make sound, the better. And here are some examples of effects that can make your slow and moody game feel even more moody. Snow, rain, falling leaves, or dust in the air to set the mood. Sound effects such as footsteps or ambient background noise. Flickering or moving lights. Items in the world that move as you touch them, such as vegetation or furniture. Even if you're making a text-based game, you can add mood and atmosphere with text effects, sounds, and color. As you can see, making a slow and atmospheric game is no excuse for skimping out and thinking about game feel and feedback. As a last piece of advice though, remember what we talked about in the previous video. Focus on the primary loop. You don't want to spend all the time of this jam making rain particles instead of actual gameplay. Thank you so much for watching everyone. These videos have been extremely fun to make, and I hope they've been useful to you. Now go make some awesome games. You can find my YouTube channel with these videos by searching "To Boldly Split Infinitives" on YouTube and looking for this profile image. My name's been Mess, and see you on the stream.